Well, when her husband came in, there were the 5 skeins, ready for him. He said, "Well, my dear, I see I shan't have to kill you after all. Well, there'll be more food and flax for you tomorrow." And so it went on. Day after day, there was flax brought to her, and every day the imp would come and take it away. And all day long she tried to think of his name. And when he brought it back in the evening, she tried to guess. And every day he looked more malicious, and with every guess, his tale spun faster and faster. On the second last day, he brought back the skeins, and he looked really, really nasty. He said, "Well, my dear, have you guessed it yet?" She said, "Is it, Solomon?" "No, it's not." He said, "Is it, Samuel?" "No, it's not." He said, "Is it Methuselah?" "No, it's not," he said. And he looked at her like fiery coal. And then he said, "You've got one day, and then you're mine, all mine." And he left. Oh, she felt terrible. And suddenly she heard footsteps, and the door opened, and in came the king. And he said, "Oh, my goodness, you've done it again. I shan't have to kill you today, and it's most unlikely I'll have to do it tomorrow. So why don't we celebrate?" So he had a chair brought in for himself and food, and together they sat and ate. No sooner had he taken a mouthful than he started to laugh. "What is it?" asked his wife. "Well, my dear, I was out hunting today, and I came to a part of the woods I'd never been to before, and suddenly I heard a strange humming sound. So I dismounted, and I came upon a chalk pit, a white chalk pit, and I peeked over, and at the bottom I saw the strangest little imp working at a little spinning wheel, spinning faster than I've ever seen anyone spin, and his tail was spinning even faster, and he was singing the most unusual song. It was, "Nimmy, nimmy, not. My name is Tom Tit Tot." Well, the girl almost jumped out of her skin, but she didn't say a word. Well, the next day the imp picked up the flax, and he brought it back that night, and he handed it to the girl, and he said, "Well, can you guess my name?" He sat right on the ledge. She said, "Is it Nicodemus?" "No, it's not," he said, and he stepped into the room. "Is it, Zebedee?" "No, it's not," he said, and he reached out towards her. "Think well, woman, think well. You have one more chance." And she stepped back 1 or 2 steps, and she looked at him, and then she laughed, pointing her finger. "Nimmy, nimmy, not. Your name's Tom Tit Tot." And the imp gave an awful shriek, and he flew off into the dark, and the woman never saw him ever again.